camera too much. Slide in here.
Have you even sat yet to know if you're gonna be comfortable and good? And...
I'm alright. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work, man.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, this Blacshēp podcast. We go anywhere. We discuss anything. I'm with my good sister. Introduce yourself.
I am Gemini Salter, and I am happy to be here, King. Thanks for having me.
Oh, thanks for having me. Look, you know, so hold on. Before we get into all that, what do we have here?
What do we have here? All right. I know that you know what I mean? My brother from another mother. You eat healthy. You know what I mean? And I like to feed the people I love. And, I was like, we're going to do this. We got to do it right. You know what I'm saying? So we got some rice here. We got some cauliflower with some broccoli. I made some butter chicken. I just learned how to whip that up. We got some sides for it. And then I know you a seafood lover. So, don't go too hard on me with my crab cakes because I'm still learning. I honestly learned how to make crab cakes. I want to say like maybe 3 years ago. And so I keep learning. Thank God for YouTube. Cause YouTube be hooking it up, my God. Like YouTube.
I'm ready. We can make my plate. Look.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, go ahead and you can make the plates. I'm gonna step off.
You want me to make the plates?
Yeah, you can make. I'm gonna step off and get our topics and stuff.
Okay.
To discuss.
All right. No worries. I'm gonna make the plates. We're gonna
get right into it.
It's never too much, right?
Never too much.
All right.
Cool. You know your Wi-Fi by heart? Where's that?
I already know it. Ari!
She still here?
Of course she is.
Is she upstairs?
Yep. My love!
Ari! We need you. What's camera too? Be careful. We roll. You can hear every nook and cranny.
What the? You need me for now?
So I get these topics. While she preparing them plates, it look good.
Yeah,
let's keep treating it.
You a black king. We nothing without our black men. You gotta keep reminding y'all of that, Put them batteries in y'all back. Remind y'all, we nothing without y'all. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you eat lobster?
Yeah, I eat everything, man. Except the pig.
Thank you, baby, for that show.
Everything except the pig.
Everything, and no pork on his pork. I do know that. So I kept it very nice and safe with some seafood. You know what I mean? See, I love me some seafood. I eat it. You feel me?
Seafood is serious.
I love me some seafood. When I see it, I eat it.
Yeah, this is fancy, baby.
This is fancy. Oh man, wait till I have my hibachi showcase.
No. All right. Copy these. We lit.
And feel free to grab more of whatever you would like. Some like more rice, some like little rice.
Yeah, we're gonna go in. We're gonna go in. Okay, topics are ready. This is some deep stuff. I hope you don't get me in trouble on this,
Man, I got your back.
On Obama internet.
I got your back. I mean, I said what I wanted and you delivered. Put it all on me.
All right. Let me see what we got going on with my little prayer. Absolutely.
Father God, we thank you for this meal we're about to receive to nourish our souls and strengthen our bodies. Bless the hands to prepare this meal. Anything unlike you, we ask you to take out and keep away. In Jesus Christ's name, we all pray. And grace to Allah. Amen.
Amen. That's good. That's good stuff. Let me see. So what's the difference between these?
So that's the lobster.
This one's the lobster on the right, crab on the left.
Crab on the left. Crab on the left. Yes.
Okay. Lobster now.
I just learned the lobster. How was the lobster?
We did our toast on camera. I like it all. I'm gonna let you know about the chicken. We did our first toast off camera.
Don't lie. I want you to be honest. I want to be like, girl, you got work on. That rice is a little dry. I like honesty.
That was good. So
we're gonna be better without
So Gemini, you from New York or whatever? How long you been in Jersey?
I was born in the Bronx. I was raised in DMV.
Okay. I got all our family. We got to go down there together.
And then I went back to New York, but upstate New York. And then I came back home where I was born.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been in Jersey now for I want to say, shit. I've been in Jersey since I came home. Yeah. I did so I would say I've been in Jersey since 2016.
Okay.
Since 2016, it's becoming home. It's become home. My family has even tried to get me to come back to the DMV, and I always, especially my sister.
It down there.
It's cool. It's real cool. It's that's where I was raised. I love the North, man. I love the North. The North.
Ain't nothing like it.
Ain't nothing like the North, man. The North is, and we're going to take care of our own.
All right. We're going to get right into it while we're eating. The first topic is about food.
Is it? Ironically.
Why do people still eat unhealthy when we know how to eat better?
Well,
this chicken is good. So you in Edison, you got this little Indian little sauce here going on.
I got that from them.
I know what's going on.
I promise you, I will go and I will get their sauce. I will get their little recipes. I will get their onions. I will go and get my own chicken. Sometimes, I mix and match. I do what I gotta do. But it's nothing like I haven't mastered their sauce, so I'm not gonna act like I can.
Yeah.
But to answer the question, when we linked, I don't know if you remember the first thing I said, man, I was waiting on some money. I had to make some moves, I'm sorry I'm running a little late. Because this is all healthy, right? So I believe that even though we know better, can we afford to eat better?
It's real hard to eat healthy.
It's very hard.
Especially if you even go vegan. It ain't even real food. It's made up food and it costs more.
Well, check this out. Think about this. I can go to Wendy's. I get what they got the 4 for $4, the $5 biggie bag, right? So you can get like a burger, some nuggets, some fries, and a drink for $5. But Wendy's also sells salad, and their salads are delicious. They got some really good chicken salads, chicken parmesan salads. They like $12.
Mm-hmm.
So if you ain't got $12 every day, right? What you getting every day? You getting that biggie bag. Exactly.
So even though, sometimes you can't afford to eat healthy, you don't have to eat as much or overeating.
True.
Or, snacking so much. We just gotta try to do something. I suggest fasting a little bit when you can't, we big in America. But me and you like fancy stuff. You're like European cut. We got to get in that European cut. You know what I'm saying? That's overseas. Overseas don't eat like this.
That part.
So it shows you that, this part of the world, we're doing the things a little different and it might not be necessarily good for us. So being somebody that like a healthy choice, what do you suggest for somebody that's just starting out? Like what can they do?
This just starting out,
like, where should they go when they trying to eat healthy? What should they do?
Honestly, when I first started trying to eat better, I started literally just trying to do like fruits and veggies. And that's why I actually just had this conversation yesterday with a coworker. I was like, oh, we set up because I started going to the grocery store and just buying. If you buy like just broccoli and the fruits and stuff like that, it's really not that expensive. We just not used to shopping like that. We weren't taught to shop like that, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. But if you go to the grocery store and you're getting like the stock of broccoli and watermelon and things of that nature, and
it'll fill you up.
It will, but it won't. But you know what will? Mushrooms. Yeah. Mushrooms will, right? So like mushrooms with rice and
meat for mushrooms.
Absolutely. But nobody's really like talking about that, like going out and just making it yourself. But my pastor, shout out to my church, First Baptist in Somerset, New Jersey, Dr. Quick, he's talking a lot about like the community coming in and growing our own stuff, growing our own vegetables, and I know that's not overnight, but growing our own fruits and vegetables because that's
my plan, to eventually have some land so we can grow something. We got to grow something.
I love that.
Or some fruits, some vegetables, at least the ones that you eat. Or not the ones you can sell. But, it's hard, when it's overpopulated, metropolitan area, New York City, New Jersey, it's hard to get land for a decent price. So, if you have to move further or go even further South Jersey. Or that be this is the Garden State. A lot of things came about this state, especially as far as produce wise. So we can get on it.
I'm house shopping. And while I've been house shopping, I ain't hold you, I fell in love with this part of Jersey. So I started my first part of Jersey was really funny because I knew nothing about Jersey, right? I was living in Harlem at the time on Park Ave, and I started looking. It was way too expensive, so I started looking in Jersey, and I'm like, all right, I can afford this. East Orange, oh man, that sounds lovely. I was like, East Orange, right? Went saw the apartments. The reason why they always show it to you during the day, right? My father always told me to go back and look at night, but I ain't listen. I was so happy to, get in a place, come home, et cetera. Nice and affordable. Man, East Orange. If you know Jersey, you know what I'm saying? You know that it wasn't East Orange.
Man, ain't nowhere to park in man.
Man. So,
and the police. Oh my God. Forget about it.
But, it was cool because it reminded me a lot of the city. East Orange, Newark. And then I thought I was doing something, King. I thought I was doing something when my next place was Orange. So I was like, ooh, they say the more you go up to Orange is the better. Orange is just like East Orange. If you're not in West Orange or South Orange, forget about it. But, I'm saying all that to say now that I'm in Edison and I'm looking at like places to buy, South Jersey is very, affordable. So buying land,
just out the way of everything.
It really is, right? Because
a drive.
Exactly. And if we being honest, we want that city life. It's in us. So,
for sure.
But if we talking about buying land, that would be smart, right? To buy out there and,
yeah.
Do what we gotta do. Start something, we gotta do it. You and I, we do that. We don't talk. A lot of people, they get frustrated with me because I talk about it and then I make it happen. I ain't waiting. You the same way.
Yeah.
You're not a talker.
I think I'm a little more patient than you. You're like, fuck it, we doing it tonight. I'm not as spontaneous. That's one thing. I'm like, hold up. Let's regroup. Let's sleep on it and then talk to me tomorrow.
I'm like, let's play this shit tonight.
Yeah, get it. But I get it. I'm kind of like that, but a little more reserved now. I'm not as spontaneous because, I want to do it correct and I want to do it to the best. Sometimes we rush it, and not saying that we still don't do good, is that it could be better. It could have been better. But it could be better, but it could be not done too, because sometimes you might hold off for something you never do it. So I get it. I get it. I get your personality.
Not for nothing. Not for nothing. I'm going to tell you though, what I learned about myself. The reason I be so
This shit is amazing. You
spontaneous.
see me scraping it.
Oh man, I'm about to have more.
It's gonna be like, yo, he ate like he just,
It's so
like he's in jail or something. like an animal.
I'm
all on camera.
Yo,
I don't even care.
you know what I know about me? Like Geminis in general, we have ideas all the time. Like I feel like we could all be billionaires if we were able to execute all the ideas. So I think that's why I be so quick to be like, nah, we gotta do it right now before I forget and I go on to something else and now I forgot about that great idea and I didn't get to execute it. So I love people like you in my corner, right? Like even with the showcase, like, yo, you need a team. You gotta trust people. We gotta build this because this could be great. This is great, queen, sister, but it could be better, right? And when you know somebody's coming from a good place, you can hear that part.
Reoccurring. I saw a future in it.
That part.
You know?
I appreciate that. Thank you for that.
Man.
I'm glad that
you invite me back over for dinner. I'm over there every weekend. Stop playing. I bring the kids. Next weekend, look.
Hey,
look.
Anybody know me?
Auntie Gemini gonna feed you
I
good
love
too.
The kids.
Just don't break nothing.
Kids, man.
Just don't fuck up nothing because she crazy.
I made 7 dishes for the kids. Kids is picky. They funny.
Oh, absolutely.
But I love me some kids. They be upstairs playing with mom.
I'm glad you fed me. We warmed it up. I got my drink. I got my blanket. She about to get real. The next topic, we ain't wasting no time.
I just want to say thank you for scraping your plate because you was like 110 pounds.
Yeah.
And my fat ass, look, you making me look off.
Look, this is what I do.
I mean,
shit, I eat your plate too. Shit, don't worry about it. We good over here. And it all goes down when nothing goes to waste.
I'm not playing with
nothing goes to waste. Look, so, you got anything to say before we get into the next topic?
Bring it on. What you got for me, baby?
Is it a choice to be gay? Can it be helped? That's a little for the second damn topic. Like we could have rearranged that a little different. But let's go and get into it. We right here. Let's get into it. What I do is I bring the topics up.
Okay.
I let my guests lead to wherever they want to go with it.
Okay.
You heard the topic. Now, you take it where you want to go, and I'll give my opinion after.
Repeat that again.
So, is it a choice to be gay?
Mm-hmm.
Can it be helped? And I don't even think this is my topic because I'm on their business. I'm a little scared of the community. But is it a choice to be gay?
You're safe on my block.
Can it be helped? I hope this is a safe place.
Community.
I'm locked in here, y'all.
You're safe in my community.
I'm locked in here.
You're proving yourself.
What's up? Can it be helped? That's fucking outrageous almost.
I'll tell you this. And people are very, very surprised to hear this. I'm not gonna put my age out there, but at my age,
yeah,
I'm still a virgin.
From penis. Okay.
You funny as shit.
Yeah.
So I even go to the doctor, right? Because I'm still like, yo, what you about to do down there? I remember one time I was having issues and the doctor did not believe at my age that I was still a virgin. And I went in on him and he goes, when the test and everything came back and he could tell later on, he goes, I'm sorry, Miss Salsa, you gotta understand. People come in here and they say they're a virgin and the problem is they're pregnant. So I'm like, I had to start understanding, and I'm saying that to say that I feel like if I had a choice, I would not be gay. All the judgment, the ridicule, the jokes, the constant, just knowing you're not going online and hear, like, especially now in 2026, right?
Yeah.
Everything is if I was a stud. Oh, look at me looking like a stud. Oh, a stud.
It wasn't like that years ago.
Right? But the more that we're learning about the community and everything, that I laugh and I joke. We've had our conversations. I laugh and I joke about I don't even know what I am in this era. I don't know what I am in this era, right? Like, I'm
what do I call myself?
What do I call myself? All I know is this has been me since I was 8 years old.
In our days, in our era, what did they call women like you?
Dykes.
Dykes,
right?
like
So when I call myself,
aggressive,
and look, and when I call myself that, right? Like now it's offensive. Cause I be like, this, you know, if you listen to my music, I'm like, yeah, this dyke bitch. And niggas like, oh, did she say that? But
talking about myself.
I'm talking about me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. There's like all these other categories that
it's not a choice.
It wasn't a choice for me.
Okay.
It wasn't a choice for me. What I do feel like is,
can it be helped?
If I'm being honest with you, I've had many, many prayers with my God.
Okay.
If you think that in my younger years, I didn't ask to be straight, I didn't beg to be straight. Anybody knows me knows how much I love children. And I have my little Zoe now, but how long it took, the process, the age. If I was straight, I'd have been had a Zoe.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? Like, absolutely. I would have loved to be,
maybe.
Yeah, I would have loved to be able to have the strength to lay down with a man and do it the right way, quote unquote, right? So, I don't think that if you are truly, you know, if that's you, God made me in his image, you know, and I have my talks, like people bring religion into things all the time, but I was raised in the church and I have had many conversations with my God. He's a funny guy, by the way. But my relationship with my God is very strong, very healthy. And one thing I know about my God is when you ask, he will show you.
Yeah.
And if you fight against his will and his plan, he will show you even harder. So no, my answer is I don't think it can be helped if that's how you are.
And my opinion based on it, right? I like that you said, if you're truly, it can't be helped. Now, of course, you see people flip flopping. How do you feel about that? Like people that go back and forth or do multiple or say, I don't have a type or I'm free. How do you feel about that?
I feel like they're trying to find their way. They have had feelings, they're confused and not confused. Confused wouldn't be the right way. They're confused with their feelings that are going on, right? Maybe they're young, maybe, and like even in, like right now, me being against, cause I am against, you know, people, adults that are allowing their children at 11, 12, 13 to change their bodies and things like that. I'm only against that because yes, I am a gay woman, but I can see because of the confusion and things that went through my mind until I really embraced my sexuality and learned my body and learned my sexuality, that I love my body. I love my vagina. I love I didn't get breasts though until I got fat. So I can't say I love those, but, they're very awkward, but I don't, that's how I feel about men. No offense. Like I don't want no balls hanging. I don't think I would enjoy that. Right. Yeah. So I never wanted to be a man, but when I was young, I think that's what I thought I wanted. Does that make sense? Absolutely. Because of my feelings for women and thinking like that was the only way that I can acquire what I'm feeling. I thought, yes, I gotta be. So imagine if the era now was back then and my parents allowed me to change into, and now I'd be my age regretting it.
So that's a conversation of a lot of transgenders having that issue where they want to change back. I haven't even seen that. I didn't know, really? Yeah, it's a thing I haven't seen when you get a chance to look into that. I wanted to understand.
Are they young? Are they adult?
They're adults, like, really? Or they make that mistake. Wow. They jump the gun too fast. I could understand like chemical imbalances. I could understand people not being able to suppress their feelings. Like, you know, some people probably got those type of feelings.
I can't be eating this whole time by myself.
Hey, look,
we're not doing this. So I don't know why you're not.
Some people
grabbing
some people probably got those feelings, but they suppressed them. You feel what I'm saying?
That part.
So, you know, it's up to your liking. Now, I don't agree with it, but am I your judge? Am I your final say so?
No. You always say that. I'm not your God. You still working on you.
I'm not in your motherfucking bedroom. That's none of my business.
That was the best thing you could have said to me. That's my new line.
Yeah, like, I'm not in your bedroom. Like, I'm not with your girl. I'm not with you. So what y'all do is none of my business. That's between y'all and God. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all got that understanding. You understand your consequences and repercussions. Everybody got something with them. You feel what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what it is.
That's the thing. I was raised in the church, right? And I'm very big on my Bible. And I know there's different, different religions, but I do feel like it's all one God. We call them different names, but it's all one God. And one thing, when you read in the Bible, in the Old Testament and the New Testament, and things can be interpreted differently, but again, when I say I prayed and talked to my pastors and, because it was always, that was my thing. Being afraid of getting into heaven and, I'm sinning. I remember one time I asked one of my...
Everybody said.
But one time I asked one of my pastors, I said, am I going to definitely go to hell? So should I be a nun? And he goes, first of all, you're not Catholic. He's like, but I was like so afraid of I'm not going to get into heaven because this is me. Yeah. And, I'll never forget, starting to get deeper into the Bible and realizing things of the Bible saying, obey the law of the land. And a lot of the things that people make about sexuality in the Bible, can be interpreted different ways, right? But obey the law of the land can't be. And the law of the land has changed. Right? So if the law of the land has changed, maybe in that era I wasn't making it into heaven, and maybe the people that went down there are being released up there. Who knows? I don't know. All I can do is live for me and try to live right. Mm-hmm. And continue those conversations with my God, continue to stay, prayed up and in my Bible and trust that if I can't help it and I'm doing the best that I can, then I'll be all right.
I like how you're honest about it. And even with the children, like you say, you don't even want your children to go through that. That just shows you understand. You have understanding.
I don't wish my children being gay.
But speak more on that because that's kind of crazy.
I would accept them. I would love them, but I don't want my children to be gay because I don't want them to go through what I've been through.
That
all of the judgment, the confusion, the hating yourself, the wondering why I don't genuinely like him. I got boyfriends, Why don't I really like him? I remember, one of my friends, to this day, Evron, that I dated in the Navy, and I'll never forget telling him, I'm not gonna have sex till I'm married. My boy done turned the fuck around and proposed, nigga. Mm. Now we in a hotel room and he trying to get that ass. Cause we about to, and I gotta tell him look.
He said, nobody never been in there?
I said, look.
He's like,
I gotta tell you, man.
Like the ring right here.
It's like the ring right here. I said, yo, listen, I'm gay. Everyone got so mad. That man said, yo, man, if you don't want to be with me, man, just fucking keep it 100, Salter. You ain't gotta make up shit. And I started crying because he was a cool guy. I loved him and I tried and I couldn't do it.
He was somebody that you would want to be with if
I was straight. And I make those jokes, right? I always tell, I love my black men. First of all, I was raised by a very strong father, Mr. Shane Salter, very strong father, a provider, a lover. No parents are perfect, but as perfect as you can get when he's, genuinely trying. And, it's just, I love my black men. I support my black men, and without them, we're nothing, right? It's just, I can't, what I mean? It's not my thing, but.
Look, so how I feel about it is none of my damn business. What happened in your bedroom, that's between you and God.
What you said? You said to me one time, you go, just like I don't want to talk about my straight bedroom. I don't want to talk about your bedroom.
I said, yeah, I'm not even talking about what goes on in my bedroom. So why would I care what's going on in your bedroom?
In your bedroom.
Like, we not exchanging bedroom private. That's private information. That's between me and mine.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? And mine, me, my God, my woman.
Talk about it.
And me. You know what I'm saying? That's all who I'm obliged to.
That's
to
real.
Care for.
That's real.
You know what I mean? So, I don't necessarily agree with everything, but it ain't for me to judge. That ain't my life. I don't have to deal with none of that.
None of the if it's not about me, work on me.
I'm working on me.
Working on me.
Working on me. While you working on you.
Respect. I love that. I love that.
Let's move on because I was a little touchy. I was a little nervous. We on the internet talking about the community and they don't play. At all. You know your community.
You saw it. I know my community. That's why I changed my tone real quick when I used the word confused. Yeah. That would have been, how dare you? You want to, like, no. You confused. I ain't mean that shit. You confused. I love my
You know they start getting nasty. Especially the gay men. They start getting crazy.
Let me tell you something. I love my gay men. Ain't nothing like a gay man friend. My brother, God rest his soul, was my best friend. David was my best friend. And when I tell you they funny, they loyal, and they can fight.
They definitely can fight, man. They been fighting all day long. I see some gay men put some gangsters down, man.
Man, listen.
And that ain't to discredit no man, period. It's just to say, like, nigga, everybody ain't no pushover. Everybody ain't soft. You feel me? It has nothing to do with them being gay. It has to do with you basically not being prepared to deal with him. You wasn't prepared.
You wasn't ready.
You wasn't ready.
You fought.
So these some big ass topics. Is prison really rehabilitation?
Hell no.
You don't think so?
Hell no. It's a lesson.
Mm.
What is really rehabilitation? You know what? Oh no.
What's rehabilitation?
No, that so, because I know I could say hell no, but I want to break it down so it could forever and always be broke, right?
Okay.
So when we look up what is rehabilitation,
talk about prison. I'm about to spark my blunt. Shit,
I bet.
Shit, man.
Me too. That's why I was like, hell no. I don't know.
Yeah.
The process of restoring someone or something to a healthy, good, or normal state through training, therapy, or repair. Now, you and I both been to prison. Did you get any therapy?
No.
Did you get any training besides how to fucking maybe take a trade on so you can make your $2 a day?
No.
Did they help you repair shit?
No.
So, no, I don't believe it's rehabilitation. I believe it's a lesson.
But you ready? I educated myself.
You did. Not the prison.
I looked into skills.
You did.
I sought out counseling.
You did.
And therapy. And I sure didn't need prison for that. But
you needed the lesson to sit your ass down to make you seek it out.
For me to have the understanding.
But they didn't do it, baby, is what I'm saying.
They didn't know. So rehabilitation.
You had to want it. You had to be sat down.
No. Did I rehabilitate myself in prison? Yes.
You did.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. So, but the question was,
did you rehabilitate yourself in prison?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
But the prison didn't rehabilitate you.
I would say, if I'm being honest, I feel like the rehabilitation came after. No, I didn't rehabilitate myself.
So you didn't do no work in prison? When you was in prison, you wasn't really.
I had the 3 years. I had 3 years. I ain't had your time. 3 years is a long fucking time. It ain't your time. If I had your time, I probably would have left with fucking degrees and all types of shit too.
I had that much time out there, but altogether I did like 5 years.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I didn't do that much time. But it was 5 pivotal years of my life.
But that's the thing. Through my whole 3 years wasn't in prison. It wasn't all up top. Remember, you got to sit in county. Cause see, they do that whole that process and remember I was on the run. I was on the run and they extradited me from Charlotte. You feel me? They extradited me from Charlotte, and I'll never forget because I'm out. Yo, it was so bad. That's when I realized.
So what clicked? They extradited you from Charlotte. You finally went in. What clicked? Or even when you get out, what made you say, I gotta change myself. I gotta do something different?
My family.
Okay.
For the first time, you could be loved by your family, but not feel it. So, and I gotta take accountability because I was so young and living my life that I wasn't giving the love to my family either, right? But when I was on the run, I ran back home to my family who happened to have relocated to Charlotte at the time. So when I went to Charlotte and was living right and moving right, let me put it this way. I have 2 felonies and 11 misdemeanors. And out of all that, or out of that record.
What was your problem? Like, what was your issue?
I was me, but younger. You know me.
Yeah, a little reckless.
A
little radical.
I was me, but younger.
Yeah.
Feel me? So, and I had a lot of anger and hurt and confusion. So if I even felt like you was trying to play me,
yeah.
I was raised in the suburbs, but at the end of the day, like, my parents were so busy providing, they didn't have time.
Yeah.
So my lokes had time. They, the streets is always, come on, we got you. Come on. And they was my family. They my family to this day. I'm not active, but that's to the day I die.
Before we gonna go there. So prison didn't rehabilitate you. It sat you down.
It sat me down.
So when you learn, to me, it sat me down to where I had to learn myself and learn what's really good for me, and then rehabilitate.
When
myself.
let me tell you this. So I caught my charges in upstate New York, right? I knew that if I went back upstate New York, I wasn't going to survive. And when I say survive, not like death or nothing like that, I was going to get back in the streets full blown. That it's a fucking hole. Jamestown, New York is like, it's just nothing. Like, it's nothing. You gonna either sell drugs, be dead, or be a hoe, or it's so sad. Like, somebody really with money needs to go to that city because it has so much potential, but there's no way out. You get what I'm saying? If you from there, you're fucked, in my opinion. Thank God I wasn't from there.
Yeah.
Feel me? So
you had a way out.
I had a way out. I found my way there.
Town type thing?
I went and was in this. I found this small
towns. Like, that should be everywhere.
But I made it home. I was there for like 8-9 years, right? So I made it home. My point is this though. So when they sat me down, I was like, if I go back there, I'm done. I gotta find a way not to go back there. But you know how it is. When you catch a charge, you gotta parole to that state first.
Absolutely.
So I was like, I gotta get to the city. But I didn't catch my charge in the city. I had family in the city. But I was like, the family in the city is in the game. I don't really know if I want to parole there, right? So what I did was I wrote this drug program. Shout out to ARC. That's what changed my life. That was my rehabilitation. So I wrote this program because, caught the drug sales. And when I wrote them and said I needed a bed and I want to change and this and that, it was hard being in a program with addicts.
Programs is hard. I can't do programs.
It was, but you know what's crazy?
Max me out.
Yo, you stupid. But I put myself there, and that's what helped me. But look, that's what helped me get in. Cause they like, she not mandated?
Yeah.
I wasn't using it nothing, right? So they mandated me. If I'm being honest, man, Father God, forgive me. I need a place to stay.
Yeah.
With New York. You know what I mean? And not upstate New York's address. That was my intention. If I'm being honest, that wasn't my intention. The first start wasn't it was just the address. Okay. That's why I'm like, please forgive me, Lord. I just needed that address.
Yeah.
I got there and shit. It was like, that was God. I was like, wow, like that was my rehabilitation. Cause it was a program, but I was just going initially to use them and they changed my life.
That's
being in them groups and listening to the addicts. And I was like, damn, yo, I was really out here killing my community.
Same thing. I made a vow to be righteous, to never like really sell no drugs, never put the pistol on nobody, right. Really, unless when I came home. Yeah. Like I made a vow to myself, like when I get home,
that part.
I'm praying, like, yo, I ain't doing this shit no more.
That part.
I ain't gang banging on
that
niggas.
Part. That
I ain't
part.
slinging no drugs to my people. I ain't violating people. I ain't on that. I'm going to live a righteous life. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to be a good person. And
how's that working out for you, Kay?
It's working out.
Cause it's working out.
It's up and down. It's up and down. But it's up right now. You feel what I'm saying?
Listen,
we positive and we blessed.
I'd rather not be able to
But it goes into our next topic.
What's up?
What you was about to say?
It
goes to our next topic.
It's a beautiful feeling. I'd rather be free and can't.
See, you don't even know the order. So I'm like,
I don't know the order.
I be knowing that. So look, just having children Mature you.
Absolutely. That's iffy. That's iffy because I count all my babies as my babies. Is that a fruit
I'm
of
like
that?
a little gnat. You Edison, y'all got
I'm
bugs and
OCD
creatures
though.
out here.
I'm OCD though. I'd be funny.
They get up out
I
here.
throw the whole shit the fuck away.
I ain't good. I'm stuffed. And I'm drinking all the wine, champagne. This champagne wine. This bubbly wine. I don't know, but I'm kind of lit. I'm kind of lit.
Oh man, you got lit. You did whatever. Everything you put in. Everything you put in is so natural and cleansing it. Yeah. You get a little bit of this, and you like woo. Yeah. But I
stopped fucking around. So I like that. I like to party every once in a while.
All my kids, I claim all my kids. You know, before.
How many you got? How many you claim?
How many I claim?
Yeah.
So I claim Kimari, her brother Cheo, Antonio, and JICA. And these are kids that aren't biologically mine, but I took a part in raising them. I dated their mothers, and those are my babies for life. Yeah, those are my babies for life. And then I have Zoe, my biological.
Jen love the kids.
I love the kids.
She love the kids. Me too. Double is for the kids. The kids are sacred.
That part.
And the elders.
They're innocent. They ain't asked to be here.
Nope. And they ain't figured their way out yet.
But to say, does it change your life? I don't believe that, because you gotta want to change your life, because it goes back to young parenthood.
You don't have a choice. You gotta lead by example.
But if you young and you're not ready, the kid is not going to change your life.
What they say, you better get ready.
You better. But
or you're going to lead them to destruction.
Yes.
And that's an important topic. Like, children, if your children don't mature you, nigga, something better.
Well, that's how I feel.
Something going to humble you.
But that's how I feel about Kimari. Kimari now is 20 going on 21, right? I failed her. I love that little girl. She was my first. I love that little girl. I came into her life when she was 2 months old. Fought in court. Her mother and I have a great relationship now, but back then, we fought in court. There was a lot of like, have your own kid, send your fucking kid. Like, when we get mad and shit, mad at me and shit. And, but at the end it did hurt, because that was baby.
Ain't no rewards being a real nigga.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no rewards for especially being a stepdaddy.
But at the end of the day, I wasn't where I should be. Even though I love the children, right? I was in the streets. I was hustling. I was fighting. And the kids is seeing this. I'm going to jail. I'm in it. I'm around every day, and now I'm in jail for freaking 2-3 months. Then I pop back up. So when I say that, I say, does it mature you? Yeah, it's supposed to.
It's supposed to. It better.
It should.
It should. And if it don't,
then you get to see.
You're going to get humbled some other way.
Yeah, by seeing like now.
If your children don't humble you, whatever has to humble you is not going to be a good thing. The way
I'm seeing how she's living right now, humbled me. And I blame myself.
Yeah.
I do. I feel like I was.
But it ain't over. It's still a chance.
Yeah. Just like it was for me.
Yeah.
My parents never gave up, and I'm always going to be a phone call away. Shout out to Kimari.
Shout out to Kimari. You got some love up here.
Got some real love.
Whatever you got, or should I say, we got to do to work through what's going on. And that's what we got to do. We all striving for better. We still at our big age, striving for get better jobs, striving to live better in better places that doesn't, lead us back to our own life.
I'll tell you this, for years, my father tried to get me to get out of Jamestown. So I believe in karma. Cause now I get to see me just begging. I'm begging Kimari, leave that town, come to me. It's karma. Cause now I'm like, you don't see it when you young. You like, man, this is my life.
Yeah. Having children definitely matures you.
It matures you. It definitely.
If you're accepting and willing.
That part.
Gotta be open. You gotta broaden your horizons to change and understand. Yes, it's monkey see, monkey do.
That part.
It ain't no do as I say and not as I do. That doesn't work. You actually have to lead by example. And, you know,
well, I will
a lot of women is leading the community, especially our children. They the educated, they the nurturers. So you gotta lead by example because it's.
Well, I'll tell you this. My daughter, Stinker, Zoe, she changed my life. She definitely matured me. She definitely made me say never again. To think past go. She's made me softer. She's made me learn how to take accountability, how to apologize without a but. And she does that without even knowing.
You just gotta be real with them type of kids because they so raw.
Because you know
they so raw and real. They gonna damn near say, "What the fuck going on?" Hey, what's this? That means, yo, what the fuck going on, Bob?
Tell you something. I'm in the bed. Let me tell you my favorite thing she's done recently.
She doesn't hold back at all.
Nothing. That kid is so mean. She freaking, I'm laying in the bed and I like to hold, like I'm a cuddler, right? So if I don't have my wife, if my wife's not in the bed, I will hold a pillow. Stinker will come in my bed and if I'm holding the pillow, she will snatch the pillow because she sleeps in the bed with us until she falls asleep. Then we put her in her room. If she gets in the bed and I'm holding the pillow, she will snatch the pillow and be like, "Why are you holding the pillow? Hold me. That pillow's fake. Hold me. Don't you love me?" I'm like, yo, why are you feeling this?
Why are you this way? I'm 2 minutes old, girl. You just got here. Don't do this to me.
And I'll be like mouth open.
Why
like,
do you have this brain?
I just be like, okay, Stinker. Okay.
Kids say the darndest things, man.
They say what come to their mind. They say how they feel.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next topic. Do you think black culture will ever get reparations?
Absolutely not. We're too worried about what we're gonna do when we do. Look at what we did with that little bullshit ass COVID money.
Nothing.
No, a lot of us fixed our credit.
A
lot of people fixed their credit.
If together as a whole, we could have damn near changed the fucking world.
As a whole, right? But we
ain't a whole.
We wasn't united. We the only culture that are like crabs in a barrel.
Yeah.
Every other culture is helping each other. Whites, the Indians, the Japanese, everybody want to unite. We the only ones that's like, oh, this nigga getting it, take him out or bring him down. And I'm saying that to say, but with reparations, when everybody's here,
yeah,
that's when that would give us this, and they will never let that happen.
Yeah,
they will never give us. They will never put us in a position.
Why?
Because we run the world. That's why they bought us here.
Get it back.
They never give it back. They don't give it back.
Ain't it crazy how you found out like everything that they claim really us?
That part.
That shit's scary, right?
Food, cars,
that shit weird.
Every idea, they take, but that's the thing, right? And that's what's so scary, which is why I do like this era.
It really flip us to make us believe that we not that.
But that's what I do like about this era.
We melanated people.
They're not able to do that as much. Does that make sense? Because of the way there's cameras and everything everywhere and everything is being documented, which is why when you brought up the cloud, right? They want to be able to erase those documentations. But at the end of the day, you used to be able to hear one of our ideas, and because this nigga ain't got no money, right? And no ability to run off with that idea, no one's going to believe that was his idea.
Yeah.
But that's not how it is now.
Yeah.
And now it's really like about executing your idea. We don't.
So you don't think we're going to have our time to shine?
Oh, we're going to have our time to shine. We just going to have to do what we always do. We're going to always have to be the ones to work harder. You know what I mean? And
shine brighter.
And shine brighter, right?
Absolutely.
But reparations, absolutely not. They making it too easy for us. And look at what we do without help. Look at what we become and what 400
years of slavery
and what platforms
and we still became something.
All these platforms, we on podcasts, we you know what I mean. We not just athletes and performers.
So we ain't gonna get them. We gotta take it.
We get them. We
gotta take it.
God, yeah. They not gonna give it that.
Let's get serious. Like gang membership. I don't really be talking gang shit with everybody up here, but we've reformed, so we could do that.
You already?
I know you like, even earlier, he was like, the bros, they was there. And that's how I feel too. I feel the same way. Like
the crows.
Yeah, they was there. I ran around, like, and I moved around a lot, different places, different areas, and I just met so many people. And then the brotherhood, like you said, it just felt so good at the time. You know, it was just so much love from a person that might have needed love at the time for whatever trauma or whatever you was going through. It was just something there to replace what wasn't there.
No, I feel like,
and that's why I just took a full-fledged oath, and like I lived and died by that shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I'd have lived and died by that shit. Like, I didn't care. Like, I really believed in it because it taught me how to be a man.
Family.
And look, that's what it taught me how to be a man. That's why I had to reform from to understand what a man is. But like you said, family.
I drink to this.
Yeah, family. Go ahead, take it where you want to take it. Like,
I will say,
gang membership for you, especially as a female too.
Oh Lord. For me, feeling like I was, loved and a part of something, supported. But that's, that's what they do. But, what upsets me is that it's constantly all the negativity that comes with it, right? Because, you know what I'm saying?
Negativity that comes with it.
But I got down in the 90s. I was 12 going on 13. You feel me? And I was a superb kid. I was, wet behind the ears, confused, and just wanted to be part of something. But what I will say is I took it serious on like the oath and, and if you really go by like what it really originated about and bringing our community, you know what I'm saying? Community revolution in progress. Crip till I die. I'm doing that now. Y'all know what I'm affiliated with. I'm not actively banging, right? Out here like, I don't have that to do. Stripes is required, but I'm still out here now. I have the school drive coming up and Neat love the kids, Jim love the kids. You know what I mean? It's always been about wanting to be a part of and change in community. If you look at like these colleges, right, they got mad gangs, but nobody's looking down on them negatively, right? Sororities, fraternities, that's a gang. If you mess with their gang, if you mess with a sorority or fraternity member,
it's an organization.
They doing the same thing, but they coming hard, bro.
And what I learned is you don't have to do illegal things to be in an organization.
To have somebody's
organizations, back. A lot of organizations that don't do nothing illegal.
Or to have somebody's back. You could pull up for you, and that's the difference, what they do, right? They pulling up, but it's the way we was pulling up. It's the way he's pulling up. You pulling up with guns and you killing people. You know what I'm saying?
I respect the membership just because it's the way I learned so much through life. Even if it was through negativity, some of it too, I learned to respect and honor it and change and never understand and never go down that route again. So it just shaped me differently in my education in the streets and through that lifestyle and prepared me for many things in life. And it also, brought me trauma to my life. You know what I'm saying? That I understand that I brought on myself. You feel what I'm saying? And now I gotta shake back from that, the trauma that I brought on myself. You know what I mean?
I look at how Tuki went out, and one of his last statements was, this wasn't what it was supposed to be. So I'm never letting go of, the affiliation and what it was supposed to stand for, what it does stand for. I feel like the older people send our hands to, you know what I mean, tell these little guys, that's not what it's about. They don't even bang for real. Let's talk about it.
They don't care about the actual oats and nothing like that.
They don't care about none of that.
Just about the blocks and bucks and bitches.
Right.
Guns and
but I know why I joined. I know why I took it so serious. I know why I went so hard for it. And like you said, it changed my life. I've never felt like anybody was riding for me the way the Lokes will ride for me, right? But what came with it, I don't want to go down that road again, right? So I'm not active. Always have love, always be thankful. Always, don't disrespect, but I'm thankful for growth to be able to see, and just hopefully to be able to guide our young ones, but our young ones they're not in that. If you think about it, like chapters are fading and they moving different.
They're doing something different.
What frustrates me,
still same type of environment and same type of dealers in the streets. Mm-hmm. It's just like I said, different organization, different ways how they do things.
You know what I would love?
Hybrids.
I would love the Panthers. I would join that if they started that again.
The Panthers is around. They got the new Black Panther Party. I know the lead chapter leader in North.
Yeah,
I can introduce you to somebody.
My frustration
and that's what it originated. That's what it's supposed to be. That's what it loves. Yep. Riding oppression and stress in society.
Teaching you your rights.
Community revolution in progress. Like actual. That's where it come from. Black Panther Party. If you didn't know.
But your rights, right? Because that's the problem. Because it's like I was just on the phone. A close friend said, actually it was my brother, my little brother Peanut. Shout out to Nacho, Nigel Salter, my little brother Peanut. I was just on the phone talking about, just knowing your rights. Because he was like, do you really think a 13-year-old needs a gun? I was like, no, I don't think a 13-year-old needs a gun, but I do think Black adults, our people, need guns to protect that 13-year-old that is now dead and did not have a gun. We so quick to kill each other, and I'm not wishing death on anybody, but I'm just saying, where is that energy for the people killing us? How are you so quick to load up and kill another Black man because he's famous and has a car?
They're scared.
But you won't kill the person that killed Trayvon.
Straight up, this is
y'all won't load up and go ride up.
They're scared of authority. I realize that when people be scared or terrified of police, but not terrified of the killer. They want to chill with the killer on the block. He's damn near serial killer, but they scared of the police.
Because they can take their freedom.
You're scared.
But you scared of Zimmerman? Fear. Why are we scared of Zimmerman? Why are we killing so many innocent Black people? And they also scared of the consequences.
They're scared of the consequences and repercussions when you stand on business. Because you gotta kill Zimmerman, which means they gonna lock your ass up or kill you. You gotta have that understanding when you do something like that. I know if I kill a dude like Zimmerman, they gonna lock me up or kill me.
But you're
and I don't give a damn, and I'm still gonna do it.
But what if you in Florida standing your ground?
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't matter. You could still face the charges. You could beat them. Or you could come off the top, but some people would be so scared.
We don't want to take that chance.
They don't want to take that chance because they ain't that radical. They ain't willing they ain't willing to go to that level.
But we'll take the chance of doing it the wrong way. We'll take the chance of, and that's what we got to teach our people, that you have the right. You know how many of our young Black kids don't know at 18 you could buy a shotgun and walk around with it like this.
Yeah.
They don't know that. Not a handgun. They don't know that.
They trying to get illegal guns if they knew
their rights. If they knew with no record. I didn't know that. You know how I found that out? One of my homies had his shotgun concealed in his pants, and the cops pulled up, and he had it in his pants. He had the whole shot. And they was like, "What is that?" And he's like, "A gun." And they took him to jail. And his bill was only $500, not for the gun. For concealing it. Gave him the gun back and all that. So if he had been standing there at my door with the gun out, and I learned that, I think I was 22. Mm-hmm. But why are we learning that? Why we gotta learn it that way? Like, we gotta do better as parents and Black people.
That's how I learned all my lessons, through the negative, bad way.
That part. We gotta do better.
Learning from dealing with the consequences and repercussions.
Of doing it the wrong way. When it's like, wait, you mean I could have really just got this properly?
Yeah, so we're gonna move on. Why does lesbian relationship have more domestic violence?
Does it?
Is it true?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Tell me.
Did you look it up? Let's look it up. I love me some Google.
Let's see.
Hey. Does it?
Do
Do lesbian relationships have more domestic violence? Let's see. Freaking love you. I love you. What type, yo, dead ass, because I'm curious. What type of couple has the highest domestic violence rates? Research shows specifically bisexual women, lesbian women, and gay or bisexual men. Now,
you think I ain't do my research? I just forgot.
Now listen.
I did it.
So that's a way of saying gays. Yeah. That's what they just said.
It's gays.
It's just gays. So it's same-sex men, same-sex women. I think because, in my opinion, maybe because the hormones of
that shit fucked you up, didn't it?
Yeah, but not really, because it makes sense, right? It goes back to my favorite topic not my favorite topic, my favorite line. I love telling people when they like, yo, you ain't even got no dick. How you can't do what I can do? And I'm like, I can do more than what you can do, because nobody knows another woman's body better than another woman. You just cause you pulling up with penis doesn't mean you know a woman's body the way I know her body. So when you got two women, and it's like that emotion and that, you got me fucked up. No, you got me fucked up. It's the same way with men. You got two men. First of all, men ain't, no offense. I don't know I'm trying to deliver this the right way. Ain't shit. So imagine two cheating ass motherfucking men. It's easier for me to say that than like the women, right? Cause I'm trying to, but it doesn't change. So imagine, especially when they're young. So because it's two men, imagine how you were with a woman, right? Take it back to when you was 18, 19. Imagine when you 18, 19, you got this chick you really love, she really love you, but she keep catching you cheating. The woman in her is gonna catch you cheating, and this is what devastates men, right? But the woman in her, even though she catching you cheating, she gonna give you time after time after time. And when you really find out she's tired, it's because you're going to catch her. Mm. And when you catch her, it's because she wants you to catch her. Because she's tired. And it's supposed to devastate you. It's supposed to break your heart because she's tired. Whereas, now imagine men and men at that age. Right? You catch them, testosterone, I'm going to kill you, motherfucker. You playing with me? It's extra violent. Women are naturally catty. We extra emotional. So I catch you cheating, or I catch you deceiving me. It gets extra crazy, right? Because of that, now you got that double. There is no balance. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. But in my 50 Cent, get rich or die trying. But I'm right.
I think the community sometimes be some bullies, yo.
No,
that's what I mean. That's how I be feeling.
Wow.
Because y'all was once the most oppressed. So now y'all be oppressing other motherfuckers.
But not in a relationship. You talking about the relationship. You said, why is it so domestic in the relationship?
Domestic violence ain't just relationships. That's friendships. That's all the people that's close to you. They be snapping. Like you said, it's emotional. It's feel like you got emotions like a woman. You can just free your emotions.
I never looked at it that way.
They get wild. You feel what I'm saying? They get wild, get woof. It's crazy out there. I
ain't gonna be nobody bitch. No, not no more.
I'm seeing a lot of women fighting. Even them shows, they bumping coochies. They look like they in halfway houses. All them baddies, girls, clubs.
No, they fighting for dick. They not fighting.
There ain't no dick on the show. How they fighting for dick?
It started off with that Blueface joint, and look at how he talks about women.
Yeah, Blueface is a different breed.
He is a different breed.
Different.
Did you ever hear Schoolyard before him?
Yeah, Schoolyard is just
I've never heard of Schoolyard.
It's outside of LA. Like the city. It's not the city. It's like the LA County though.
I never heard of that shit.
Yeah, Schoolyard Crips, they know. It's like the suburb Crips.
Oh, that makes sense.
Same shit.
Yeah.
It's all same shit.
That makes sense.
I ain't gonna lie.
But yeah, he started that though.
The only reason
he had the girls and all that.
The only reason I'm gonna say I fuck with Blueface, cause he say what it is off rip. He don't play. He not even running game. He telling you straight up from what I see. So I don't even hate on him.
But I feel like we don't
Get how you live. Get how you live.
I feel like we don't see though until he's in the relationship. So do we really know he's saying what he means, or does he finesse them like I used to finesse them behind closed doors? And then when they was in the streets acting crazy,
say you finesse it, you don't know finesse is over.
Once they finesse,
you know it's your body now.
But once they finesse, right, they take in whatever. So you can embarrass them, because I feel like you finesse behind closed doors. It gives me energy of you telling them what they want to hear behind closed doors when they're not on camera. You loving them, you dicking them down, you doing what you gotta do, right? And then you get them on camera and you start disrespecting them. But they done fell in love already. And now you're showing the real you, but all we see is him being real, right? We don't know what the fuck, because we never see the build up. We never see you courting them and how you got them to your house. I agree. We don't see none of that shit.
It just appears that way.
He pops up and been dating this new girl for a month or two. And now what are you without dick? What purpose do you have in life besides sucking dick? You gonna tell that to a woman that's carrying your kid?
Yeah, that's crazy.
You can't tell me that. You know what I'm saying? That was some. That's crazy. But you keeping it 100. No, that's not keeping it 100. I'm sure you wasn't saying that.
That's being disrespectful.
You violating at that point. Like, and then you saying that with her son sitting right there. She tell you her son sitting right there.
So let's go into like mental health. You feel like some people like just a little off, a little fucked up in the head.
Yeah,
like,
mental health is real.
Like you say, like I feel like motherfuckers that's disrespectful got mental health problems. Like you some angry motherfucker. Like why are you disrespectful? Like what is that? Why do you have to be disrespectful in life?
But what if that's not mental health? What if that's just your environment, how you was raised?
Yeah, it can be traumatizing. Which
so if that's
mental
what
health.
You saw,
it's traumatizing, which is a mental health. Like I feel like that's a mental health issue.
But are you traumatized, or do you just think that's how you're supposed to be?
Yeah, that's so. Whatever traumatized you to make you feel that it was okay to
be like this. Got you.
Whatever you went through,
the guy you thinking this is okay.
Saw, whatever you memorized, whatever happened to make you implement this in your life and not think it's okay
to be like this. Because that's one thing I couldn't say.
Which I'm speaking about myself here too. I'm speaking about myself, and I'm talking about that's what it is.
Yeah, my mental health is like hereditary though. Because it wasn't how I grew up. Like I grew up very. You respect your mother, you this, you that. And the things that I started doing in my adulthood had nothing to do with how I was raised. But I will say my biological mother is schizophrenic. My brother, whose kids I'm raising right now, is schizophrenic, bipolar. My grandmother on my biological mother's side. You think I know I'm crazy.
Okay.
I check all the time and be like, am I schizzy? I be scared all the time, like checking to make sure the symptoms are. I know I'm crazy, but I don't know. That.
Cause I know I'm a little on left field.
But do you think it could be hereditary? You really think it's all about the environment?
Shit, it's damn near hereditary. They breeding it if that's what they raising. I just feel like, I think a lot of kids just had it different in the 90s. Like you said, you might have came from a good home. I kind of came from a decent home too, but it's just whatever happened or whatever we might have seen or whatever we adapted to at that time, that's what it was. It was just prevalent in the time. You feel what I'm saying? Like, right. So I just feel like that's what it is. It's just you went with it or you
acquire it, you adapt it, and you start.
You became it. You know what I'm saying?
That's deep.
It was specifically a decision on you, and it could have been a child making that decision. So imagine you a child saying, "Man, I'm for the hood. Fuck all this shit." You know what I'm saying? And you live in the suburbs, but you thinking I'm still from the hood. Like that shit don't make no sense. Like now that I look back on it, that's basically what I was doing.
You was in the suburbs, but I'm the hood.
I'm still from the hood because that's what I relate to. That's what make me feel good. That's what I know already. I don't know all this other stuff. I ain't even get a chance to soak it in until later in life. I done avoided it because not even maybe off intimidation. Wouldn't even know. Like I'm just like this shit different.
Right.
You know, and you see how what them kids going through now, like, and not to say that white people want to kill black people, but you see what them kids is going through when they hanging with a group of white kids and something happens to them or something happened to anybody. I think I'm the token hood nigga. I'm the token nigga. Cause I'll probably, it could be something I might would do. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little left, like we said, we go left field, but I do my own crimes. You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, since you just brought that up though, do you think that, how do you think things would be different? Do you think it would be so like swept under and if it was 5 ninjas and one white boy and he's just gone and...
No, but it's because they stick together better. And we don't. We already know.
Is it they stick together better or they have the resources to stick together better?
They have the resources, but they still stick together. And like, we don't need the resources. We are the resources. Imagine, you know about our black dollar? We just can't stick the fuck together. If we can stick together, man, we can remove our black dollar and do what we want. We can't stick together. It's something that's bred in us, that's embedded in us, that they did to us. That we can't, and we the only ones that refuse to do it. Everybody else do it. Spanish people fresh in the country. You watch these Spanish people come, and shout out to the Spanish community, the Hispanic community. You watch them come into the country and do what we supposed to have been doing right in our face.
So again, right?
And it's only us.
Okay, like but this is my question because you said something they did to us, right?
Yeah.
So when we having like new, like over the years, it's babies coming. I get it when we say, oh, cause of slavery, right? But what you just said, and the Spanish people coming in, they doing what we should be doing, but they going through their own slaveries, right? And they still coming in, they do, what is it about our culture, in your opinion, that do we keep saying that that's the issue? Because I get it that we're oppressed and it's harder for us but like you just said, right? So is it for the Spanish, right? And then the Mexicans, the foreigner, any foreigner, right? And they coming and they doing it, right? And has it become an entitlement? Like where are reparations and we expect it and because we're not getting it, well fuck it. Or are we
targeted?
Or are we lazy?
It's all of that. It's a
we just like
it's a mixture of being targeted. It's a mixture of being lazy.
I've watched homies that I'm like, yo, I can get you this job. Nah, I can't do that. Okay, how about here? Cause I gotta connect here. Nah, I'm flipping that. Nah.
When you got the kids, you can't even say shit like that.
Well, then you got the foreigner that they don't give a fuck what job. And they will work that job for 10, 15, 20 years just to get someone like my wife. Like my wife and her brother through school, who the brother is now like, he works on cars and does the painting and he making great money in Cali. And then you got my wife who works with legal services, right? And you coming from immigrant parents who still have no legal status, right? But we can't. And whose fault is that at this point?
It's definitely us. It's
when we look at like
people.
McDonald's,
it's definitely us.
I deserve, but why do you deserve better than McDonald's? Why? What has made you feel like at 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, you deserve it because you're American?
Yeah.
So we can't, I don't know, man.
That's crazy.
I'm not trying to make excuses and I'm not making excuses. I'm not trying to look crazy like, oh, you're not pro for your people. I'm very pro for my people, but it's been my experience of trying to help my own people.
Yeah, for sure.
And they like, cause I'm coming from, you know what I'm saying? I had the silver spoon and I threw the silver spoon out the window. And I had to make my own. You had to
make a spoon.
Make a spoon.
Out of silver.
Yeah.
And the first one was wood. You hear me?
And
you had to get a wooden spoon.
Yo, let me tell you.
You had to bite the bark off.
My God.
And then you had to get a regular spoon. It might have been straight steel, metal, and rusted.
Listen.
You had to get rid of that.
I come
until you get your own silver spoon.
I come straight for the suburbs.
And then you gotta make spoons for everybody else.
And I stayed in the shelter.
Yeah.
I'm raised in the suburbs and I stayed in the shelter when my parents are still alive and had it. I ain't have to stay in no shelter. Yeah. But I stayed in the shelter knowing that it was gonna get me my own place. Feel me? And I was going to be able to do A, B, C, D. And that was what? That was in 2016.
Yeah.
And now in 2026, right? Over time, from the shelter to East Orange to Piscataway to now Edison to now hopefully next year, the dream home, right? But if I tell somebody that come from the same background I came from, yo, like you homeless right now and you look so upset that everything's, yo, won't you go to this shelter? I could tell somebody from the hood, like, yo, what? Cause what you want me to say is, look at what you got, bitch. Why can't you come stay here? Fucking absolutely not. Fucking absolutely not. I could give you the fucking blueprint. Just like I invented a blueprint, feel me? And I'm doing great. But go ahead, Kay.
Nah, you funny as hell. We're gonna wrap it up, but what's next? What you got going on? I know you got the event for the kids. Say the date, say the time, say the place.
August 29th, YMCA, the Piscataway YMCA on Hose Lane. We will be having food, drinks, games, fun, music. Come and get your hair cut. Kids can come and get their hair cut. Kids can come and get their hair styles done. I'm just trying to bring the community together. You're gonna, at the end, you're gonna leave with a book bag full of school supplies. And, just come out and get these kids, sent off to school the right way. Usually I was seeing a lot of school events, right? Mm-hmm. At the beginning of August, but school is starting September 2nd. So I try to do it the latest. I kept going back and forth because I'm like, damn, but parents might have all their school supplies by then. But what was important to me is how they look, how they gonna look, feel good. Come get the fresh cut right before school starts. Come get the nice hairstyle right before school starts. And, because I know one thing about when you're going to school, if you're not looking right and feeling right, how you gonna sit and learn?
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
So got that going on.
That's mental health aspect too. Look good, feel good. Treat people good.
That part.
That's how I live my life.
That part. And I know we working on some showcases together.
Yeah. So we're gonna run back. You had the Splash pool party, showcase. The next one, you want to do a more private event space, and, have some media and content for the,
absolutely.
For the people, like repeatedly.
As you suggested. So we're going to have you'll be able to come and you can spit 16 bars and leave with your 16 bars over a beat. So come prepared with a beat. You might be rapping live at the mic drop. You feel me? You know this. You might be on the podcast. You know this. And you performing on a stage, in front of people, in front of your peers. Yes. In front of people that's interested in what's going on. Be food and drinks and great vibes. That part. That part. You already, that part right there. Like, just great vibes. Just right now, just branching over with change, trying to be a better person. And, not even trying to be a better person, embracing being a better person. Cause the trying is part of aspect is over. I'm already doing it. Yeah, I'm already doing it. So embracing, being a better person. So school drive, end of the month, showcase coming sometime at the end of this year, going into this year. Yeah. Is there anything you want to say before we slide? Okay, thank you. I know you say I'm having you here, but thank you for setting this up, man. That was a feast. Thank you for, we did like they call this shit a mukbang. Yeah. We did a mukbang on on a podcast at the same fucking time. We doing crazy. I will say this. It is always a pleasure being in the company of, my brother from another mother, Mr. The Wavy Double, host of Blacshēp podcast. It's just, it's always great energy, vibes. And one thing, I just want to thank you and say I love you for the most is you always uplift. You always, you will hold accountability accountable, and I need that in my life. I know me as a person, I need that in my life. I respect that when you know that it's coming from a good place. So I just always want to thank you for being that brother and that man in my life to do that and be present and accept me for me, but also, you know, help me build and be better. So I thank you for that, King. I respect this man. You are a renaissance. This man he can do it all, yo. I'm trying to tell you. He is dibbling and dabbling and everything. So I salute you, baby, and never stop doing what you're doing. Real shit.
I be trying to keep it going, man. That shit hard. It's a one man show, man.
If it's easy, it's not.
But we gonna expand. Hopefully we gonna get a team. I want to be able to afford to pay motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I want to pay y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
When I get there, that's what we striving for.
That's the thing, though.
You gotta pay people to have some employees.
No, man, you gotta have some partners. What you do is you build from the bottom, right?
You gonna collaborate.
You build from the bottom and you let the numbers pay you.
Feel me?
You know what I'm saying? The people that believe in it,
it's gonna work itself out.
People that believe in it and know what you're doing and see the progress, man, you don't gotta pay them.
All right, man, look into the camera. We're gonna say the motto. It's a Blacshēp podcast.
Blacshēp podcast.
We go anywhere. We discuss anything. Let's go.
And it might not be easy topics. 'Cause I kept stuffing food in my face to have to think for a minute. I'm like, yo.
I had to drink. Eat drinks. And smoke.
Oh, I love you, King. Oh, man, what a blessing. What a blessing. Oh, that food was good.
Good.
That shit was good.